Hello everyone, welcome back to the High Society channel and another installment of Talk and Roll, the little series thing where we talk and roll joints. And it's been a little minute since the last one, but I think I have a pretty funny topic. As stoners, everybody can relate to this at some level. And I don't mean to brag, internet, but I think where I'm from, we have the stupidest fucking cannabis law. I think I'm sort of well versed in like maybe the mainstream markets of weed, recreational and medicinal, like in the US specifically. But I honestly gotta think that what I'm about to share with you guys has to be the stupidest law in cannabis because I haven't heard anything like this. And if there's anything dumber and anything that you guys think is stupider than this, let me know because I really want to know. Or maybe some place that has the same law because we can relate on how fucking dumb this is. But let's get into it. So basically, as a stoner and a pot smoker, anybody that, partakes wishes for legal weed because why would you have it be illegal in the first place? And secondly, you don't want to get in trouble for weed. Like at the end of the day, that's about it. Like nobody wants to get fucking arrested for like 2 grams or some stupid shit just because you had it out at the wrong moment and a cop saw it. Like it really is one of the just saddest things because you're a non-violent person and you're just chilling and you're just trying to fucking get a little bit of a high on and get the party going. It really is sad to see like younger people or even older people get arrested over this shit. And especially where I'm from, I've seen people get arrested over half a blunt, half a gram, fucking a roach. Like it gets fucking intense. And so I think anybody around my age typically leans towards getting a medical license because we understand that the risk of not having one is really grander to just like, hey, just get one, even if you don't use it a lot, but just get one because if you're a casual consumer, you might need it in case a cop pulls you over, and then randomly the one day you got weed on you, shit goes down. So it's useful in that manner, but it really has some flaws in some levels. Like if you don't know where to look and you're a person that's on a budget and you're maybe not used to smoking the best weed around, you're just like, hey man, I like getting high. I get what I can get. I don't like to splurge my money on it. So, sometimes the prices can get a little bit crazy, especially in the states where, you know, the taxes are just insane for weed. Like the first place that comes to mind is California. Like they got insane taxes on the weed. But it is what it is, and that's the price you pay for legal weed. Here in Puerto Rico, it's a little bit different. Like I said in a few videos prior, you can go see that you can get weed here fairly cheap and it doesn't look horrible. Like I'm not gonna say and sit here that it's like the best weed ever for the cheapest, whatever. No, it's good weed for the price, and you can find definitely good deals when it comes to weed here. But we have the dumbest law, and I'm gonna get into it. Weed got legalized medicinally about 6 years ago or something in 2015, and this is what they decided to write on the law. Weed would now be legal for a person under these sets of conditions. They give you a list of different ailments and illnesses that make you qualify for a medical license. So they did that, and on top of that, they legalized the ways of consumption, which were vaporizing, edibles, dabbing, oils and such, tinctures, creams, balms, all the byproducts of marijuana. The one method of consumption that it's still illegal, and if I get caught doing, even if I'm a patient, I could get in trouble for it. I think they might be able to revoke my medical license for it. I honestly do not know. Like I don't know what the repercussions necessarily are if you actually get caught doing it. It's smoking. You cannot smoke marijuana, even though weed is legal and all the other methods of consumption are. And, you know, if you heard me saying what I just said, it is insane because everybody that has a medical license is allowed to go to a dispensary and get fucked up on edibles. They can get fucked up dabbing without knowing what the fuck they're doing. They can get distillate and fucking just go into a coma with a really strong pen. There's a lot of methods of consumptions and products at the dispo that are, for a first time user or somebody that's just getting into it, are pretty intense. Like, maybe everybody that's watching this right now, or, even me in my head, I'm like, well, fucking 20 milligrams of edibles ain't that much. But to somebody that isn't a daily consumer, or like even they just fucking got their medical license and just to start smoking weed. That's probably what they did. Bro, you give them an edible, maybe even 10 milligrams, and people get fucked up. Like, I've seen it, and it's fucking weird, but at the same time, weed hits people different. But to me, it's insane that you can, encourage a patient to, here, take some RSO. And obviously, there's different conditions, like cancer and all this shit, that these things are meant for that. But the people who are just going just to be on the right side of the law while shit changes, they're gonna get fucked up. And it's crazy because then they're like, oh my god, I got a medical license, but the weed, man, that shit's strong and this and the other, because the bud tenders aren't even, super knowledgeable on what your regular person might want to consume. So people get fucked up. On top of that, some brighter news was on the news in recent times, which was the fact that they wanted to legalize weed, recreationally, which is amazing and would be a fucking glorious win for the Puerto Rican country. But the issue with the bill that they wanted to pass, or the amendment, was that some senators, they just want to fuck people over and just, make the process even longer and just waste people's time. But what they wrote in this amendment, which like, it didn't pass, like they're rewriting all this shit still, but they wanted to, okay, let's make weed legal. You'll be able to consume recreationally. We're not gonna pursue you or arrest you for the weed, but we're gonna ban the flower. Like, we're like, the fuck? Like, you're gonna be able to buy and sell dabs and fucking oils and tinctures and edibles and just get people fucked up on some intense shit, but no flower. And if you buy the flower, you gotta make it into oils and shit. You cannot smoke the flower because smoking is bad. But we still let 18-year-olds buy packs of cigarettes and beer. It's a crazy country I live in, man. And I'm telling you, when politics gets involved in this stuff, and people who don't know the plant and don't know, what they're talking about, do the law, shit goes crazy. But it is what it is. Hopefully, in the near future, it'll change, and tourists will be able to come and like smoke a doobie at the beach, because it would do wonders for the economy. But as of right now, those are the laws here in Puerto Rico. And if you have a dumber law, fucking comment that down below, because I really want to know. And I think this is maybe the stupidest thing I've ever heard regarding cannabis or legal cannabis. But yeah, guys, if you enjoyed this video, you should check out the other stuff on the channel. The last thing I posted was a little bit of a bolero type beat sort of thing. If you're into music, you can go check that out. And if not, I have some other weed content that you might enjoy. But yeah, I'm gonna go smoke this, this little ass joint away from the feds, because I wouldn't want to get arrested for my weed, which my weed is legal. What's in this is legal, but I just can't smoke it. But if I go get a vape, I can. It's dumb. But yeah, that's about it, guys. If you like the video, like, share, subscribe, do all that shit. And yeah, see you guys on the next one. Peace. Bye.